Welcome friends, let us go for the extension of the redox reactions, that is types of reactions. Based on the fate of the species, chemical species involved in the reaction, these reactions are categorized into combination reactions, decomposition reactions, and next one is substitution reaction, otherwise the displacement reactions. And once again this displacement reaction is divided into simple displacement reactions and the other one is double displacement reactions. This is some easy way of understanding of the all varieties of reactions. There may be some other complicated reactions, but the basic strategy related to the substance fate based classification of reactions are combination, decomposition, displacement of simple as well as the double displacement in nature. Combination reactions. In this combination reaction, more than one chemical species combines. As a result of chemical combination, it is converted to single entity or the single species. Diagrammatically, this is a square, this is a triangle, both are combined and forms a new thing. That is, more than one species combination gives a single species. Nitrogen and hydrogen combines, leads to the formation of ammonia. Hydrogen and chlorine combines, leads to the formation of HCl. Water formation occurs from the combination of hydrogen as well as the oxygen. Like this, more than one combines and leads to single species is said to be the general combination reaction. Decomposition reaction, the second variety of reaction. In this, what happens is a bigger chemical species is converted to more than one chemical species under reaction conditions. Such a reaction is said to be the decomposition reaction. Graphically, this is a combination of square followed by the triangle. Both are present under reaction conditions. It is developed in such a way that square is different and the triangle is different. Like this, lithium nitrate decomposes to lithium oxide followed by nitrogen dioxide and the oxygen. Sodium nitrate decomposes to sodium nitrite to oxygen. Ammonium dichromate decomposes on heating to nitrogen followed by chromium trioxide and the water molecules. Hydrogen peroxide decomposes to water as well as the oxygen. Such kind of reactions are said to be the decomposition reactions. Displacement reaction, either a total, otherwise a part of the chemical species replaces the other chemical species or the part of the chemical species are said to be the displacement reactions. Let us go for the simple displacement as well as the double displacement reactions. Yes, examples for the simple displacement reactions, that is a combination of more than one species chemical connectivity on reaction with the another species, replacement of substitution of one with other occurs. Copper sulfate on reaction with zinc, it leads to the formation of zinc sulfate followed by copper. Water on reaction with aluminium leads to the formation of, here this hydrogen is replaced by aluminium hydroxide followed by hydrogen. Similarly, sulfuric acid on reaction with zinc, this hydrogen portion of the sulfuric acid is replaced by zinc and that leads to the formation of zinc sulfate followed by hydrogen. Similarly, double displacement reaction, here the chemical species, higher chemical species of more than two chemically reacts with one another, interchanges the parts of the species one with the other, like this sodium hydroxide followed by HCl. Here OH is replaced by Cl, leads to the formation of sodium chloride. Similarly, vice versa replacement occurs in the other, leads to the formation of water. Magnesium chloride on reaction with potassium hydroxide, it leads to magnesium hydroxide followed by KCl. Similarly, silver nitrate on reaction with sodium chloride, it forms the silver chloride followed by sodium nitrate like substances. Second variety of classification of reactions on the basis of change in oxidation number of the species involved in the chemical reaction. There are two varieties of reactions. In certain reactions, you can't find any kind of change in oxidation states. Such kind of reactions are said to be very simple reactions. Generally, double displacement reactions are belonging to this particular category. And the other reactions having change in the oxidation number of the species involved in the chemical reactions, and those of all reactions are said to be the redox reactions. Let us go for the examples. Yes, examples for not having any kind of change in oxidation state. Those are simple reactions or the double displacement reactions. Till now we made the discussion in the form of an example for the silver nitrate on reaction with sodium chloride. It forms silver chloride followed by sodium nitrate. Oxidation numbers of silver +1, sodium +1, nitrate -1, chloride -1. Already we made the discussion how to calculate the oxidation numbers also. And here it is forming it as silver chloride. Silver is +1, maintained as it is. Chloride is -1, maintained as it is. Sodium nitrate. Sodium is maintaining +1, nitrate is maintaining -1. Everything remains as it is. There won't be any kind of change in the oxidation numbers. Similarly, acid-base reaction, neutralization reaction, sodium plus Cl minus, the same thing. H plus OH minus, same thing in the water molecule. Such kind of all reactions are said to be simple reactions or the double displacement reactions. These are not discussed as a part of redox reactions. Where the other reactions, where there occurs some change in the oxidation numbers. For one of the species, oxidation number increases. For the other species, oxidation number decreases. There is increment in oxidation number, decrement in oxidation number. Such of all reactions are said to be the redox reactions. See the examples for the redox reactions. Here, nitrogen and hydrogen combines and leads to the formation of ammonia. If you look at the oxidation numbers, nitrogen elemental form of nitrogen, hydrogen elemental form of hydrogen, hence the oxidation numbers are 0. But whereas in the product, nitrogen is having oxidation number of -3, hydrogen is having oxidation number of +1. There is decrement in oxidation number with respect to nitrogen. There is increment in oxidation number with respect to hydrogen. Hence, such a reaction is said to be the redox reaction. And the process of gaining, that is enhancement in oxidation number, is said to be the oxidation. That is possible by losing of electrons. Here, hydrogen is undergoing oxidation, nitrogen is undergoing reduction. Similarly, this is the composition type, whereas second one is decomposition type. Whereas here lithium nitrate is converted to lithium oxide, nitrogen dioxide, followed by what? Oxygen. So let us go for once what is going to be happening over here. Here lithium +1 state, nitrate overall it is having -1 state. In that nitrogen is maintaining +5, oxygen is maintaining -2. So therefore nitrogen +5 and oxygen is of -2. Such kind of oxidation numbers containing system is converted as lithium oxide, lithium +1, oxygen -2. You won't find any change here. But here let us see, nitrogen is of +4, oxygen is of 0. Nitrogen is undergoing reduction, oxygen is undergoing oxidation. For particular species of this reaction, there is enhancement in oxidation number, there is decrement in oxidation number. Thus here it is participating in oxidation reaction as well as reduction reaction of the involved species of the chemical transformation. Hence this is also an example for the redox reaction, and it is of decomposition type. In the next case, that is displacement type. Zinc present in elemental state having 0 oxidation state. Similarly here hydrogen as a part of sulfuric acid maintains +1 is the state because it is connected with more electronegative species. Whereas in the product, zinc is having +2 oxidation state because it is combined with the sulfate, and hydrogen is maintaining 0 as the oxidation state. With respect to hydrogen there is reduction, with respect to zinc there is oxidation. Hence both here oxidation and reduction are occurring. Hence this is an example for the redox reaction. Yes, next is classification of redox reactions. Redox reactions are majorly divided into 2 categories for easiness of understanding. One is normal redox reactions, that is oxidation occurs with respect to one species, reduction occurs with respect to other species. Such kind of 2 double species involved redox reactions are normal category, and those are said to be the normal redox reactions. There is another one case. There are other cases also, but for easiness of understanding, another one case is single species is involved in the redox reactions. That is, the same species undergoes reduction, the same central atom or the same species undergoes reduction. Such kind of single species based redox reactions are also there. These are once again 2 varieties. One is disproportionation reaction. As a starting material with intermediate oxidation state, it enhances oxidation number, it decreases oxidation number. Whereas calm proportionation reaction with more than one species of different oxidation states, one is higher, one is lower, of the same central atom, it is converted to intermediate oxidation state containing single molecule. Such kind of reactions are said to be the calm proportionation reactions. Let us go for the examples. The normal redox reactions, that is double species involved redox reactions. Magnesium on reaction with HCl, it forms magnesium chloride followed by hydrogen. The oxidation number of magnesium in the elemental state is 0 and in the compound it is maintaining +2 state. It is enhancing its oxidation number, hence this particular part is oxidation, that is magnesium is undergoing oxidation. Here I am writing with an arrow. Increment in what? Oxidation number. Increment in oxidation number containing reactions of this particular magnesium species. Similarly here in HCl is converted to hydrogen, common species is hydrogen. Hydrogen of +1 state is converted to hydrogen 0, that is decrement in oxidation number. Increment occurs with respect to some species and the decrement occurs with respect to some other species. Such a reaction is double species involved redox reactions and generally known as normal redox reactions. Next is single species is involved in both oxidations and the reductions. Yes, a single species is involved in reductions in such a way, one case it enhances the oxidation number, other case it decreases the oxidation number. Suppose in case of hydrogen peroxide, here the oxygen is maintaining -1 as the oxidation state, whereas from this -1 it is converted to 0 oxidation state, that is increment in oxidation state. Similarly from -1 to water molecule of oxygen -2, decrement in oxidation state. The same oxygen of this species hydrogen peroxide is enhancing as well as decreasing, increasing as well as decreasing. Such a reaction is said to be the disproportionation reaction. Similarly in HClO2 on heating it is converted to HCl followed by HClO3. That is chlorine of +3 oxidation state is converted to minus oxidation state. This is decrement in oxidation number, whereas this is +3 state is converted to +5 state, increment in oxidation number. Similarly here chlorine is converted to minus, decrease in oxidation state, and the same chlorine is converted to +7, increment in oxidation state. These are all reactions from intermediate oxidation state to enhanced oxidation state, increased oxidation state as well as decreased oxidation state. Both will occur. Such of reactions are said to be the disproportionation reactions. Similarly, the other end, that is calm proportionation reactions, that is more than one species of the same central atom having of higher as well as the lower oxidation states converts to single species of intermediate oxidation state are known as calm proportionation reactions. In this, hydrogen sulfide, sulfur is having -2 oxidation state. In sulfur dioxide, sulfur is having +4 oxidation state, and this is converted to 0 oxidation state. From here to here, -2 to 0, increment in oxidation state, +4 to 0, decrement in oxidation state. Both are converted to single species, that is calm proportionation reaction. Similarly here, this is +5 is converted to 0, and here -1 is converted to 0. -1 to 0 implies increment, +5 to 0 implies decrement in oxidation state. Similarly, ammonia, here I will write ammonium cation followed by NO2 followed by water molecule formation occurs. I am not writing the spectator ions, I will explain what is spectator. Whereas nitrogen is the common species in all the things, whereas it is maintaining -3 state, -3 to 0 increment. Whereas here it is maintaining, here that is maintaining +3 is converted to 0, that is decrement. Thus, nitrogen of all varieties of the extreme ends of oxidation states of +3, -3, higher and lower are converted to intermediate oxidation state 0. Such kind of all reactions are said to be the calm proportionation reactions. Spectator ion. The ionic chemical species present in the solution of the reaction mixture but do not participate actively in chemical transformation is said to be the spectator ion. Suppose let us see the reaction ammonium chloride and reaction with the sodium nitrite. It is converted to nitrogen followed by sodium chloride and the water molecule formation occurs. Whereas in this reaction, chloride is maintaining -1 state, sodium is maintaining +1 state. In the reactant as well as in the product also, it is present in the form of sodium chloride. And these are sodium plus is an ionic species, Cl minus is also an ionic species. Thus, if these species are not represented also, it doesn't influences the reaction much in representation. So therefore, those which are not actively participated in reaction, if I eliminate for simplicity, I can write ammonia and the nitrate ion combination gives to nitrogen followed by the water molecule. Such kind of ionic species which are part of the chemical reaction present in the solution but do not actively involve in chemical transformation remains with the same oxidation state in the reactant as well as the product. If are not written also, it doesn't influences much the chemical reaction and it becomes simple if I eliminate the things. Such of things are said to be the spectators, just spectators present but not involved are said to be the spectator ions. Here sodium plus is spectator, Cl minus is spectator. Let us see copper sulfate on reaction with the zinc, it is converted to zinc sulfate followed by copper. Whereas here copper is undergoing reduction and zinc is undergoing oxidation, but sulfate remains as it is. As a reactant, it is present in the form of sulfate with the copper. In the product, it is also present as the sulfate with the zinc. Such kind of species are said to be the spectator ions. That is an ionic species, part of reaction, but not actively involved in chemical changes. If you don't write also, it becomes simple and appears to be very clear. Such of all ionic species are said to be the spectator ions. Thus what we can write Cu2 plus followed by zinc, it is converted to zinc 2 plus followed by copper. Similarly, HClO2 on heating it is converted to HCl followed by what? HClO3. Whereas H plus is present everywhere as H plus in reactant and in the product there won't be any kind of change. And H plus as a cation it is present, it is easily detachable from the system. As a cation it is present. Such kind of ionic part if I eliminate, that is present as it is, spectator. So therefore we can write the ionic form of equation, that is ClO2 minus gives Cl minus followed by ClO3 minus. Such of same ionic nature containing species part of the reaction but does not involve actively in the transformation are said to be the spectator ions. And another one thing is, there are two varieties of reactions. One is molecular reaction, second one is ionic form of the reaction. If I write all neutral species, all molecules of involved all the things, that reaction appears to be big and it appears to be complete. Such a reaction is said to be the molecular equation. Whereas the spectator ions, unwanted things which are not actively participated, if I omit those of all, with the active ions if I write the species, active ions followed by some covalent species, neutral species can also be present. Such a representation is said to be the ionic form of representation. Let us have the discussion related to the molecular form of equation as well as ionic form of equation. Yes, types of equations representation. Types of equation representations. Are presentations. Sometimes what we will write is a complete molecular equation of involved every particular reactant in the neutral state, involved every particular product in the neutral state is written. Such a type of representation is said to be the molecular equation. Whereas sometimes we will eliminate the spectator ions and the other unimportant things and we will write that one in the simplest cations and the anionic forms. Such kind of representation is said to be the ionic form of representation. Suppose potassium permanganate and reacts with sulfuric acid, it is not the catalyst, hence we are writing that one as a part of reactant, and the potassium oxalate that leads to the formation of manganese sulfate, an ionic substance, carbon dioxide a covalent compound, and the potassium sulfate ionic compound. Whereas in manganese sulfate, manganese 2 plus and SO4 2 minus is there, carbon dioxide is a single entity, there is no ionic bond. And K2SO4, potassium is cationic portion and sulfate is anionic portion. And in KMnO4, potassium is cationic part and MnO4 minus is anionic part. Sulfuric acid is an acid. We can write that one as H plus followed by HSO4 minus K2C2O4. Potassium oxalate. Potassium is a cationic part. Oxalate is another ion, whereas the C2O4s are connected to the covalent bonds. These are all spectators. K spectator, H spectator, K spectator. Here sulfate is spectator. Potassium sulfate is also spectator count. So therefore, on removing these of all things, what we can write is MnO4 minus followed by H plus C2O4 minus is converted to Mn2 plus followed by CO2. In that way, we can write this kind of representation is said to be the ionic equation. Similarly, here the HBr followed by hydrogen bromide in presence of acidic medium, it forms bromine followed by water. Here H is spectator because in water H is present in the form of H plus. Generally, we can't write in ionic form. While we are writing, we don't give any kind of importance to water because water is used as a solvent. Hence, Br minus plus BrO3 minus in presence of acidic medium, it leads to the formation of Br2. And remaining all are going to be filled to make the complete molecular equation. This type of representation, this type of non-complete representation in the ionic form by eliminating or by omitting spectator ions or the ionic compounds or water and all these of things is said to be the ionic mode of representation of the equation, and this one is said to be the molecular mode of representation of equation. A balanced equation. Generally, in a chemical reaction, reactants are converted to the products and the corresponding amounts of the substances formation takes place, and that formation is represented in the form of an equation, and that equation in which everything is matching with the others is said to be the balanced equation. Balanced equation gives the complete idea that how much quantity of the substances consumption leads to how much quantity of the product formation. Whereas here the balanced equation generally follows the things like law of conservation of mass. The mass of reactants reacted will becomes equal to mass of the products formed. Secondly, it follows the law of conservation of atoms. When mass becomes equal, law of conservation of atoms, if it is follows, how many atoms of each individual elements are participated, that many atoms of individual elements are regenerated in the product. And another one important logic eligible for us for the balancing of equations of the under the title of redox is law of conservation of electrons. Suppose if it participates in chemical transformation, involves in oxidations and the reductions, the number of electrons given is equal to number of electrons taken. That is, law of conservation of electrons is valid. Remaining all things are also conservation is valid, but as being electron is the active species, in majority of the reaction, electron is involved as a species of gaining as well as the losing. Hence, what we will consider is it follows law of conservation of electrons. That is, number of electrons given is equal to number of electrons taken. On behalf of this particular logic, we will go for the balancing of the equations because balancing is very, very important. Balancing is the basic for the stoichiometry. If you know the balanced equation, then only stoichiometrical equations becomes easy. Stoichiometrical calculations becomes easy. Thus, the most of the inorganic chemistry consisting of many varieties of reactions, you may know the product, but how much quantity of the product, relative amount of product formed, if you don't know, then it is off knowledge. Thus, balancing is very important. That balance on behalf of redox reactions is based on law of conservation of electrons. If it is non-redox also, the law of conservation of electrons is valid in its balanced equation. No electrons given, no electrons taken. Once again, validity of law of conservation of electrons is works there. The total methods available for the balancing of equations of the chemical reactions under redox conditions are majorly of two. Another method is also there. One is on behalf of oxidation number, calculate the oxidation number, calculate the difference in oxidation number, find the oxidation, find the reduction, balance individually and make the total balanced equation. Such a method where we are taking oxidation number as reference, oxidation number as criteria to balance the things is said to be the balancing of equation on behalf of oxidation number. And this is also once again in acidic medium. One way of system is there, in basic medium one way of system is there. Both are slightly different from one another. Like this, oxidation number method based acidic medium balancing basic medium balancing. Similarly, second method is ion electron method. We are not counting the oxidation number of the substances or the central atom of the chemical species in this particular method. We will go for the ions. How much charge is present with respect to the reactant? How much charge is present with respect to the product individually? Then we will add that many number of electrons. We will remove that many number of electrons. As a result, law of conservation of validity works here. I mean that help of law of conservation of electrons validity is taken as reference to balance the things. Such a method is said to be the ion electron method. And in this also, under acidic medium, the conditions are there and basic medium conditions are there. Acidic and basic medium slightly differs from one another in the balancing. In both the cases, we remember one thing, the difference of acidic and basic medium is, whereas water molecule is always having equilibrium with the corresponding ions like H plus ions as well as the OH minus ions. Mathematically, if I write water molecule is equal to, arrow mark means what? Gives. Water molecule will becomes equal to 1 H plus ion followed by 1 OH minus ion. So therefore, H plus will becomes equal to what? Water minus OH. Similarly, OH minus will becomes equal to water minus H plus. So these are the things, but we never write anywhere the minus symbol over there. So therefore, H plus plus OH minus will becomes equal to water. With this logic, acidic medium balanced equation can be written in the form of basic medium. Basic medium balanced equation can be written in the form of acidic medium. Here, while balancing the things, we are no way bothered about the reaction. Whether it works or not, that is a different issue. If it works, so if it forms such kind of compounds, then how much quantities of each individual components reacts and each individual components formation occurs. Suppose medium is there, under medium H plus, suppose H plus, maybe that is any variety of acid, no issue, because we are not bothering about the reaction. If it's so, then what is the compound? Basic medium OH minus, that may be any variety of base, lithium, sodium, potassium, anything, calcium, we are not bothering. The specifications are given from the chemist, whereas if it works, so what are the quantities formed, how much amount of individual components consumption and the product formation occurs. To that an extent, this balanced equation under redox conditions is considered. Yes, the examples eligible for the discussion of under each particular category, that is oxidation number method of both acidic and basic mediums, ion electron method of both acidic and basic mediums of random examples, potassium permanganate and reaction with potassium oxalate in acidic medium like sulfuric acid is converted to manganese sulfate, carbon dioxide and potassium sulfate. We have to balance that one under oxidation number method and it is medium of acidic. And oxidation number method under basic conditions, chlorine and reaction with base, it is converted to sodium chloride, that is chloride followed by the chlorate formation occurring, and that we have to balance in the oxidation number method. And second, random examples, ion by ion electron method, we have to balance here in acidic medium. Copper and reaction with nitric acid is forming copper nitrate followed by nitric oxide. Similarly, under basic medium, chromium hydroxide, chromium CrOH thrice. In basic medium, it is converted to chromate CrO4 minus followed by water molecules. That is basic medium, and we have to balance that one by the ion electron methods. These are the examples that we are going to discuss in the next video.